Well, haven't made a YouTube video in a while. Maybe like 10 years, something like that. But who knows? Better now than never. Getting out doing a little rock hounding today. I'm on the John Day River. It's not hard to figure that out. There's only a few places where you can really get to the John Day River. State parks. There's a few that are readily accessible. Other than that, it is a pretty wild, desolate place. Winding through eastern Oregon, through the Ochocos, out to the Malheur area and its headwaters. That's why the geology of this river is so different. It does not flow from the Cascades like every other river west of here. It flows down from eastern Oregon, flows west and then north into the Columbia River. But recently in this spot, the whole place burned down. So you may be able to see behind me. It's all ashes, burned trees. Walking upstream today and do a little rock hounding. See if I can find some agates, petrified wood, nice jaspers. Who knows? My goal is always to find one. If I found one, it's been a successful day. So, see what happens. I'll turn this thing back on when I get to a gravel bar. I love the gravel bars for river hunting. It's my favorite. All right, fork in the road. Turn you around here. Maybe you can see. Yes, a fork in the road. We can either continue there or we can go down mysterious trail number 1. The river's over there, so I am thinking that mysterious trail number 1 is the path we shall choose and be walking through a burned out area of a fire that came through here recently. I don't remember the exact date, but it was recent. You can still smell the burnt grass, burnt sage. Burnt sage actually smells pretty good. Here we are coming up on the river. John Day River right now is about 3.5 feet. At the time of recording, according to USGS, measuring location at Service Creek. I always like to keep an eye on it so I know when to go find the rocks. August, September, we're getting around 2.5 feet, 2 feet. Super low. You can wade across the river, really get out there. But right now, I'm hoping to find something. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get across because this is kind of the spot where the river is deepest in this bend. It'd be nice if I could get across there. Don't think I'll be able to though. If I had brought my fishing pole. Yeah, it's pretty deep here. Let's see if we can go down here, find a shallower spot. It's just too much water still. I really want to get to the other side, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I could go down here if I could find a place to crawl down. It's about 8 feet up, and I don't really want to deal with that. Although, if I can go up here and find a place to crawl down, we'll see. Can't spend too much time finding a place to get down. Might be more trouble than it's worth, honestly. I could get down, but would I be able to get back up? That's the real question. Because I could just kind of splash water up on the side if I got down there. I just need to wait until the water is a little lower. Oh, that stinks. Here's a okay gravel right here. Yeah, I could probably find something. I don't see anything right offhand. It just is getting down there. It's not going to be fun. Well, let's see what we can do. Well, I'm not going to be able to make it down there. Unfortunately, the water is just too high still. And any place that I could get down, I wouldn't be able to get back up, honestly. So I'm going to walk upstream a little bit and see what we can find. Fortunately, I'm not going to be finding any rocks here. There's no gravel bars. So I'm wondering, should I go back or keep walking? It's going to be a while till I find another gravel bar. But if I walk back, I know where one is. Let's walk back. We're going to have to cross the river, cross the Tiber, in order to find this thing. Okay. Made it back to the parking area, and we're on the other side of the river now. So here comes the fun part. We get to bushwhack our way to the other side of these trees. Thankfully, people do this anyways. It's kind of an established trail through here, so I don't have to try too hard. But it is a pain. Turn you around. Yeah. Now, you can see the trail here. It's humid in here because the river gets this high. There's the trail right there. Ooh. Moses and the bulrushes. Something like that. Not too bad. I've had to bushwhack through here with no trail in the past. That's not fun. There we go. About halfway there. Sort of. Let's see. Can get my tool out here. My grabber. I don't like bending over. I don't know anybody that does. To look for rocks anyways. Alright, now the real work begins. Here we go. A little bit of a jasper here. No. Not exactly sure. Almost. More like a chert. Ooh, let's go over to the gravel bars in the river. Well, I think we might have our first find. I think this is a piece of petrified wood. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Petrified wood on the John Day River. Let's keep looking. Splash some water on the bank. Makes it easier to find the rocks. It's kind of cheating. I don't really care though. Let's wade out here a little bit. See what we can find. This little patch of gravel next to the swift water. Sometimes you can find the bigger stuff in the channel. Sometimes not. Nothing. You can tell if it's an agate because it looks like glass. But that one is right there. Nope. Yeah, any farther out it'll get a little too swift, but we can go over there. The wind was blowing terribly hard on this clip. It was making everything impossible to hear, but as you can see, this is a great piece of agatized wood. You can see some of the tree rings, you can see definite cell structure if you look up close, and a lot of great agate all through the piece. It's about baseball sized, multicolored as you can see. Definitely has classic agatized wood look. Ooh, another piece of petrified wood. I've been finding more petrified wood here than I have agates lately. Nice. Alright, call me a cheater. Splash some water up. We're gonna look at what this is. What is this? Interesting. See if we can focus on it. There we go. Whatever it is, it's agate-y. This might be petrified wood also. See? You can see it right there in the corner. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, we'll find out when we cut it. Oh, right here we have kind of a cruddy agate. I don't know if you can see. There's a translucency there. It's got this skin on it. Whoops. It's got some kind of skin on it, but we'll take it. Okay, well, first find. If I can get this to focus. There we go. We got a nice piece of petrified wood. Some of it is agatized, if you can see that. It's pretty cool. You can see right here some of the rings. There we go. Another petrified wood. I was really in the petrified wood yesterday. It was pretty cool. What else? We got another petrified wood. Believe me, this one is petrified wood. You can barely see the rings. Or the wood grain right here. But it's there. It is. What else? Random rock. Saw this. It's got some green jasper in it right on top. Some red jasper. A little bit of quartz. It'll be interesting to tumble it. See what happens. Got this really cool piece of red and green jasper. What else? I got what looks to be perhaps another piece of wood. Not totally sure. It's totally agatized though, so this might be agatized wood. which I'm really leaning on that to be the case. So I'll have to cut this one. What else? This one. Not sure what this one is. Not sure why I kept it. Just thought it was interesting. Not much for agates. It has like an agate cap on it, on some host rock, sort of. It's mostly agate, I think. Just some of it's more clear than the rest. And here, classic chalcedony. Yeah, that's what I find most of. What else we got? This thing. This is agatized. It's got like the skin on it. There you can kind of see. It's clear right in there. Thanks for watching this rock hounding adventure on the John Day River. Remember to like and subscribe, all that jazz. You know what to do. Hopefully I'll be back soon with another one. Find some pretty awesome stuff, I think. All right, everyone. Adios.